Dear children, welcome back to English Literature class, and this is video number 3 for the poem Daffodils by William Wordsworth. So we have already done the explanation of the first two stanzas, and we've seen that how the poet came across numerous daffodils once he was wandering aimlessly beside the lake. The golden, beautiful daffodil flowers were numerous and were shining and twinkling like the stars in the galaxy. They were moving their heads and dancing enthusiastically with full energy. Now let's start the explanation of the third stanza. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not be but gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. Underline them. Them refers to the daffodils. Outdid, underline outdid, it means better. Sparkling, sparkling means shining. Underline glee, glee means happiness. Jocund, jocund means joyful and cheerful. Underline gazed, gazed means to look deeply and continuously. Underline the show, what wealth the show refers to the sight of the beautiful flowers. So the poet says, the waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. He says that the golden daffodils were dancing enthusiastically by tossing their heads here and there. The waves beside the daffodils in the lake were also moving up and down as if they were also dancing with the daffodils. But they refers to the daffodil flowers. The daffodil flowers outdid the sparkling waves in glee. Means the happily dancing performance of the daffodils was better than the shining waves of the lake. The daffodils were better with their dance in happiness as compared to the waves. A poet could not be but gay in such a jocund company. The poet could not help but feel happy in the presence of such a happy, joyful, cheerful, beautiful flowers. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. I refers to the poet. So the poet says he stood there for a long time looking deeply and continuously at the joyful and cheerful daffodil flowers. He gazed, he looked at them, hardly knowing what enormous treasure he was accumulating in his mind with this beautiful sight of the dancing golden daffodils. Let's see the last stanza now. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon the inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with daffodils. This last stanza of the poem reflects the everlasting impact of the daffodils on the poet. The poet says, oft means often. Very often, whenever he lies on his couch or sofa in his vacant, that means lonely or in pensive mood. Pensive mood means sad or thoughtful mood. They flash upon that inward eye. They means the sight of the beautiful daffodil flowers. Inward eye means in his mind, in his imagination. So the entire panorama, the entire scene that he saw along the lake, that is the scene of the golden daffodils, it appeared before his mind's eye, in his imagination, which is the bliss of solitude. That means bliss of solitude means the blessings of loneliness. As he revives the golden daffodils, the memories of the golden daffodils, the scene of the beautiful golden dancing daffodils makes his mind calm, happy, all by himself, undisturbed by anyone. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. His heart gets filled with happiness and starts dancing with the daffodils as he thought about those beautiful flowers, as the memory of those beautiful daffodil flowers flashed in his mind. So the daffodils had an everlasting impact on the poet's mind. So this is the poem. We have done the explanation of all the 4 stanzas. So kindly read the poem and listen to the explanation carefully. Thank you.